99.3 FM, presented by St. Barnabas, in addition to 1230 WBVP Beaver Falls and 1460 WMBA Ambridge. Welcome to the Best of Beaver County, presented by St. Barnabas, a weekly segment dedicated to putting the focus on the amazing things and the amazing people behind them in Beaver County. The Best of Beaver County is sponsored by and content is provided by St. Barnabas. The show airs every Thursday from 11 to 11:30 on WBVP, WMBA, 99.3 FM, and Facebook Live. Now, with no further ado, let's welcome host Mike Romigh to introduce today's program.
Welcome to the Best of Beaver County radio show on the St. Barnabas Radio Network. I'm Mike Romigh, and our guest this morning is truly the best of Beaver County. You know him by Emmanuel Fine Art Gallery. It's in Beaver. Emmanuel Panogiotakis is with us right now. Good morning, Manny.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Man, I've known Manny for a few years now. Started working with him when I was with the Beaver County Humane Society, and he was so generous with the organization that he would bring in his photography. He would allow us to auction off some of his photography, and it just opened our world up to a whole new way of thinking and seeing not only Beaver County and the Pittsburgh region, but the entire world. Manny, you come from Greece, correct?
Yeah, I came from Greece. Mm-hmm. Around 35 years ago.
About 35 years ago.
Yeah.
And living in the United States. But photography, was it always something that you pursued as a young man? Did you always take pictures and always think that, boy, yeah, I can do this better than a lot of people?
No.
No.
No. Then, if you ask me now, a long time ago, if you ask me like a long time ago, Manny, you was going to be a photographer one day, I'm going to laugh at you.
Well,
okay. And I think, everything changed as people growing up and, the way you see things and your interest and everything else. I did discover photography, many, many years ago, but I did discover photography when the digital era, it took off, because I was very, very surprised to get a camera, take a picture, view it in the viewfinder of your camera, and say, I like that picture, or I don't like it. If I don't like it, I click it and I delete it, all right?
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to wait for, what?
2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yeah.
to get something was no good anyway.
Right. So, but here's the special part about it. What you have an eye for, we could both look over there and we could point our cameras and take a picture. And those two pictures would come out totally different. I'd look at mine that I took, and then I'd look at yours, and I'd say, how'd you get that to look like that?
Yeah.
You have a talent for it.
And you're right, okay? It is a talent, but like everybody, every human, no matter if you have a talent, if you don't practice with it, you're never going to get any better, okay? You can be a good writer, but if you cannot write, the stories, if you don't practice to write good, you're never going to have any chance to get your writing to the next level. Then we need to understand, as a human beings, we have to work to get it better for what we love to do. Even it's photography, or is it painting, or is, writing, or anything. An eye is an eye, but I need to train my eye and understand why, the pictures come out that way.
Yeah. And when you first came to the country 35 years ago, and you have family here now, you live in Beaver County, you call Beaver County home. Yeah. Tell us about your family.
Oh, I have, I was very lucky. I'm the luckiest guy ever, okay? I met my wife the time I was 16. She was visiting in Greece, born and raised here. Mom and dad came from Greece. I fell in love the time I was 16. I had to pay my duties to the Greek army. I had to go to the service. I served for 2 years in Greece. I got out of the service 19. We want to get married. Then, we decided to try, she was here already. So, we tried to decide to come here for a few years to see if I like it, then I can stay. I fell in love with the place. I'm still here 35 years later.
I have met your wife, and you are a lucky man.
Oh, yeah. She's the best. She's my spine. She's one of the main reasons I am who I am.
Yeah, and you have a wonderful family, beautiful children.
Beautiful daughter and very nice son and a beautiful dog.
Dog.
And
the dog. I wish we would have brought your dog in here.
I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. Thank you, God. Thank you.
What is your dog? What kind of dog?
It's a Newfoundland.
Yeah, big black. If you ever see Manny and Beaver walking along, and that's where his gallery is, oftentimes you'll have that dog with you, the big black Newfoundland.
I love that dog.
It is beautiful. And your gallery is in Beaver, we should say.
Yeah. We came to Beaver. I used to be in Pittsburgh.
On Fort Duquesne Boulevard.
Fort Duquesne Boulevard. Yeah, it was very, very nice location and everything. And, with the COVID and everything, Pittsburgh died out. Pittsburgh was dead. There was not too many people around. And, a lot of business forced to be closed that time. It was a dark times for sure. And, hopefully with the irons, we understand what dark times is, okay? Then we're lucky enough, guys, I'm very lucky, and everything worked out in my favor because my lease was finishing in 3 years, and I found the right place to be in Beaver, and I did the move flawless. We went from Pittsburgh to Beaver. And, it's a good place to be.
Yes. What is it about this country? You said you came here. You went to the army in Greece. Part of what you have to do there. You came to the United States, got married. What is it about this country that you love?
Oh, everything. I do. I mean, look. I mean, United States. Okay. I mean, it's a very nice. The freedom you guys have. I mean, we have now. Okay. I'm American. Okay. I took my test, and I'm 100% American. Neutralized. Am I right?
Sure. Yeah.
Then, I mean, look, we have the opportunity. Okay, we have the opportunity, and I don't say to you, in other countries, they don't have the opportunity, but they're so big here.
Yeah.
Like the country is so big. We have so much opportunity here, and you can, if you're a go-getter, and if you work hard, guys. The most thing is, I told everybody, you gotta work hard. You have to put your time to it. You have to chase it. Nothing's gonna come to you, okay? But you can do that here. I'll give you a little example. It has nothing to do with it, okay? You say, Beaver County, I don't have no work here. I can get in my vehicle and drive 12, 13 hours away, and I can be in another city, big city, okay? I can seek a job there. I came from a little island, Chios, in Greece. If you drive from A to B, within a half an hour, you're in the ocean. Okay, you surround
different country.
I'm right, different country. All right. I don't say to you it's bad there. I mean, what I said to you is we have the opportunity here, and it's like a photography. Okay, what is photography? We get used to it. We live here. We don't see that particular spot. You drive in every day to take a picture because you see it. You get used to it.
Yeah.
The opportunity is the same way. You're here every day. You're dealing with that. You don't see it. You know what I mean? But you work hard.
Yeah.
You work hard, you get it.
No limits here.
And I mean, everything has limits, but yeah. I mean, you can make it.
But you see the beauty of this country that those of us who are born here don't see. Not only the entire country, but Beaver County in general.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so glad I was because I do think I don't want to be selfish or anything, but I do think I'm the first photographer in Beaver County showing and expressing my photography in that way where we brought Beaver County to a higher level. Because, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't want to say I'm the best landscape photographer or anything, but I will put myself in that situation where I'm going to grab a very nice picture.
And you mentioned putting the work into it. You got to do the work. You get up early in the morning sometimes before the sun rises, and you go out there because that's the best time of the day to take a particular picture where the sunlight is going to be perfect against the trees. Your landscapes of Beaver and many of the other communities are well sought after.
Yeah. I mean, mornings, right? Mornings. I like sunsets. I like mornings. I prefer mornings the most because the atmosphere, it has enough time to create moisture. Okay, you get up in the morning, you see the fog, the moisture will bring saturation into the leaves, into the trees, into everything, okay? The angle of the sun, the way sun rises, it looks more colorful. Where after 10 o'clock, you're gonna lose that feel. Everything gets dry up, the colors get more muted, okay? Then it is a trick to it. It is for you to understand what is the best times to shoot landscape photography. Because, it's not a trick, it is.
Yeah.
You have to learn it.
Where did you learn it? How did you learn it to get up that early, to, the dew on the grass or the leaves and the separation of things?
Yeah. It's, I always had a problems with to read and write and even speak, because I speak a little bit broken here, a little bit.
Sure.
Just a little bit,
No, understandable, though. You're understandable.
Yeah. But, the love, if you have a love for something, you can search what is the best times and love photography.
Sure. Yeah.
What is, it's so much information out there. But the bad thing is, we come into this age right now where nobody wants to read anything. Everybody just flips Facebook and everybody flips it, you know what I mean? How many people are going to stop for 5 minutes to read an article? It's not many. Then if you take your time and you do your right research, you will find what you're looking for. And after that, you have to do practice. And practice makes everything. I mean, the light is never the same every day, on every hour, on every minute, every second.
Yeah.
It's changing. Then you have to understand how it works and grab the best pictures you like.
You have to put the work in, like you said.
Yeah.
And the idea that, unlike many years ago, when you take the picture, if you look at it right away and I don't like it, you can put it in the garbage can.
Yeah.
And take another one.
That's exactly right. I mean, you don't have to spend any money to develop it.
Yeah. You don't have all those negatives laying around your house forever anymore either. So I mentioned the pictures in Beaver that you've taken, the main street, the clock, Christmas time in Beaver. There's something quaint about Beaver that you like to take pictures of.
Oh, yeah. I love Beaver. I mean, that's why I choose to be there too. It's a very nice place to be. I love Beaver as a photography aspects, okay? I love Beaver. We don't have no meters.
Yeah,
Where you
parking
put
meters,
a parking meter. I mean, see it. I see everything, right? When I want to take a picture of, I look everything. I look the wires. We don't have overhead wires in Beaver.
Right.
The main street is clear.
Yeah.
You look up, you look at the sky, okay? The only thing you have to do, a couple traffic lights where you can, it's there, right? Everything nice. I mean, I was surprised to see Beaver, actually, the wheel clean. They keep clean the roads and they, 100%. I mean, I was surprised to see. And they worry, the municipality, they worry about how Beaver is looking. Yeah. And they do spend a lot of time and obviously a lot of money for, you know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah.
To keep everything nice and you have so many different spots.
Yeah.
You have.
Well, you've taken pictures of New Brighton and churches and all these different things over the course of time. But just listening to you talk about it, okay, they don't have any parking meters. Never considered that unless you're parking there. And that would have an impact on the picture that you're taking.
I mean, well, maybe I say that wrong, but it is something I'm always looking. The devil's in the detail, right? I'm always looking to see, all the details where you don't see them, right? This is different. This is different, guys. You know what I mean? When I got to go in I took a lot of pictures in New Brighton. I love New Brighton. The main street in New Brighton is beautiful, you know. To my like, I think it's too wide for pictures.
Okay.
And I have to bring a little bit close, right?
Okay.
Make the road smaller for Emmanuel to take pictures. Right? It doesn't work that way, but you know, I have to work around for what I have. Then I look all the details, you know.
The countryside, the hillsides, also though around here. You travel all over the place. You travel all over the world to take pictures.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I love. You know, we only live once, guys. You know, walk outside, take a ride, take a wrong ride with a car ride, go in the countryside. Check the hillsides, check the rolling hills, check the fog between the hills, check the sun, smell the roses, right?
Yeah. Smell the lavender.
Yeah, smell the lavender.
Right? You've got beautiful pictures of lavender.
Yeah. I mean, it's. What about if I can bring you what I see, and know what I see and feel, because this go together, right? With photography, you know, you see it, you feel it, you take it. And I can be good enough, I can show it to you, and you say, oh, yeah, I really like that.
Right.
It's not like, I'm taking this, but I had a feeling then, I like it then, but with my phone, it doesn't look the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the main thing. You have to bring your irons, your followers, the people you like, your vision into life, and have them go into the picture and live that special moment.
So here's the thing. Emmanuel does it, and you don't have to. Emmanuel goes out to these sites, and he takes these beautiful pictures, and you see them, and you see his photo gallery and all this stuff, and you think, I could never do that. Don't worry about it, because then you can go to Emmanuel's and you can get those pictures.
Yeah.
And hang them on your walls.
That's the easy way out. Right? Yeah.
And for those of us, and I can't imagine it, because I've known you for so many years now and have seen your work, but there are people who have perhaps never seen it. And those people, whether they're wanting it for their own homes or many of the people in the county, their children have had to move away for jobs, as you've talked about, and will remember some of these photos that you have taken and hold a special place in their hearts, so they can go. What's the name of your website where people can go and view some of these pictures?
Of course, www. Okay, ephoto.net.
Okay.
.net. Yeah, and you know what, guys? Look, every computer is a little bit different. Every monitor, it will change color. The best way is, you in Beaver, stop over. You don't have to buy anything. I will promise you, as soon as you go into my gallery, you're gonna say, wow, I heard that wow all the time. Just give me 5 minutes of your busy schedule, come down to my gallery, check the pictures out. I promise you, you're going to say, wow.
Yeah. And as you look behind us, I've seen some of your pictures that are in corporate offices today that could stretch as long as this wall back here.
Oh, yeah. And if you are, if you work in an office setting, and we can do up to one piece, we can do up to 25 feet long. Then we can cover the wall up without missing a detail, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's all digital. It's nice print.
We did. He had a beautiful picture. We have to take a break here in a second. Beautiful picture of Penn Station in downtown Pittsburgh. That's one of the ones you donated to the Humane Society.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Looking through Penn Station into the city.
So hard to grab, but I got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I played Greek there. The guards came, they kicked me out. And I started talking to them in Greek. And they thought I was a tourist, and they let me take the picture. I'm like, okay, it's good. Yeah.
Just back recently from Italy. You've been to Greece.
Back from Italy. I love Italy. You become one with the culture. You guys have to be there to live it and capture it. It'll make a difference on you. Yeah.
You got to see this stuff. Fine art, Emmanuel's Fine Art Gallery in Beaver, and we'll continue our conversation. He is an immigrant from Greece. He is a naturalized citizen in the United States, raises his family here in Beaver County. If you haven't seen the gallery, you got to see the pictures that this guy has taken out there, and many more to come, including he's just recently gotten kind of familiarized with drones, and he's taking pictures from drones now, overhead pictures. It's remarkable. More with Emmanuel coming up on the Best of Beaver County radio show on the St. Barnabas Radio Network.
Let's face it, work is a large part of your life. Why not choose a job that allows the opportunity of a fulfilling career working with people who appreciate you? St. Barnabas Health System is looking for extraordinary, service-minded people to join our team. Earn and learn with career opportunities on our clinical, housekeeping, and food service teams. For more information and to apply, visit stbarnabashealthsystem.com or call 724-444-JOBS. Jobs that are apart from the ordinary. Find them at St. Barnabas Health System.
I'm Mike Romigh. It's the Best of Beaver County radio show on the St. Barnabas Radio Network. The Best of Beaver County, we try and bring in people who are influential, who do good well in Beaver County. And with our guest today, Manny, just loves the United States and loves everything about it. Beautiful family that he has here in Beaver County. And he takes pictures. We all take pictures, but something about an artist's eye is what Emmanuel has. And you could take these pictures. You know, I have an Apple phone in my pocket here. You could probably take my camera and take a picture that would look remarkably better than anything that I could take. And you just have that talent. We all have a talent, and that's your talent.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, no, seriously. There's Scott Tatey right there.
Yes.
Yeah, and but as far as the pictures and the work that you have to put into it, it is a lot of work. You do get up early in the morning. Now you have the drone stuff, so it's not just that you're looking at images the same way the rest of us are, because the rest of us, somebody take a picture of the Gateway Clipper. And then somebody said, yeah, that's nice. And then the next time you're in Pittsburgh, along the North Shore, something, you want to take a picture of the stadium, the ballpark, or the Gateway Clipper. So we're all taking the same pictures. You will look at that and see something totally different.
Yeah. It's a way you think, you see. It's a way the composition, the light. Sometimes I can walk away. Mm-hmm. Of a scene because I didn't like the light, the way it looks.
So you got to be patient.
You have to be patient.
You're patient.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be patient. You have to do your homework. You have to understand your equipments. And 90% of the people I know with a camera, they never open the manual, the book, right? Yeah. Everybody goes through. Photos. Oh yeah, I like it. Look, press this button. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then we need to understand when and what time the weather is going to be and the light is going to be better. Then you need to find your location. Then you need to find the angle of your location and what time of the year you need to go there. It's so many other things involved to get a good picture where you never think about it. Mm-hmm. Then the time I went to Italy 3 months ago, believe me, I did not went there and say, okay, let's go to Italy today. Okay, I feel today is going to be a good day to go to Italy. Mm-hmm. Let's go take. No, you do study. You study the weather and you say, you learn the Italy. The weather is a little bit nice, northern Italy. Mm-hmm. I want to get a little bit snow on the peaks. We went to Dolomites. Then beautiful setting, Alps. If you go, the Alps, then, you want to get a little bit snow up in the peaks. You have to go there early spring because after that, the snow is going to melt. Okay. You're going to know that. It's so many things, you have to know about your flowers, when the flowers come up, if you want to go in for wildflowers. Okay. You have to synchronize everything. Like I went to Tuscany. Mm-hmm. We have a picture of Tuscany, and we went to the valley. It's very famous valley. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but it's very famous. Mm-hmm. People are going to laugh at me, but I took that picture where it is in a movie with a gladiator. Oh, okay. And it was rolling fog going into the valley. It's beautiful. It's serene. And I took a couple videos too because First time I hear wild pheasants there. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's God creation, right?
Yeah.
Then I get hooked up at that moment. I get one with the environment at that moment, and I wait till the right time to get the picture.
And you were talking about the flowers, and we had mentioned earlier about lavender. And would you think that the photographs of lavender are one of your most popular?
Yeah, it's around June. It all depends too where you're at. Okay, then France is around June.
You're looking forward to going to France.
I want to go to France. I want to go to Provence. Then there is some very nice lavender fields there.
Yeah.
I did Oregon. Oregon is beautiful. It's one of the beautiful states. Guys, look, I can spend all my life, the rest of my life, whatever minute I have, whatever breath is left of me, taking pictures of the United States. And I love it. And I could go to Oregon. I could go to
Maine.
Maine. I mean, so many states. Everything is so beautiful. I mean, you could spend my whole rest of my life taking pictures and enjoy and share it with you.
What are some of your favorite places that you've taken the pictures? Maine, Oregon. Where?
See, this is the easiest place to take a nice picture on, right? Because everything's so big, big mountains, you know what I mean? It's more challenging to find a good spot around home to take a picture.
Okay.
It's challenging because you don't have those big, huge mountains. You don't have those nice, big lakes with the blue waters, you know what I mean, to be attractive. Then I think it's more challenging to find a good picture here and show to the public what beauty we have here in West Pennsylvania than what it is in Oregon, you know?
You used to, and I remember you having some shows at Beaver Station.
Beaver Station.
Taking pictures at Beaver Stations. Do you have any upcoming shows or anything like that?
Right now, we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, I know everybody's busy. You know, the kids going back to school, all their families, they rushing to do that. Then I do not have nothing in schedule right now. Probably around October, where after everybody goes back to school and everybody's relaxing and the kids get out, you know what I mean? And the parents have a little bit more time and we'll do something like that.
And so what would you suggest to our audience about seeing your works and seeing things in a different light and even framed and different type of frames that your photographs are in?
Okay, like suggestions, like
Yeah. I mean, come and see the gallery.
Then, like I said before, we have the gallery. My first suggestion is come down to the gallery. It's nothing will beat if you see the picture in real life. Okay. Another thing is go to my website. You know, my website is www.epphoto.net. You can go there. Another popular place you find me is going to be in Facebook. You know, other Emmanuel Fine Art Photography. I'm in Facebook. Instagram is the same thing. Then I like Facebook because I can interact with my friends, and and you can ask questions. I try to make it a lot fun for everybody.
Sure.
I'm posting different pictures. Yeah, I mean,
it really doesn't matter if you're looking for something for your own home or if you have corporate offices somewhere, that there's usually something that is going to brighten that environment by using some of your photography.
Scientifically is proved and it's correct. People say, doctors say, you put a nice photo into your environment, it will life's getting better. You know, the environment changing and your mood changing. Then this is not me. This is, and I have posted a lot of links out with that information.
Yeah, very good. And once again, you have all these all over the place, so people can contact you for the photography. And now you've incorporated drone pictures. How has that opened up your world and the way of seeing things?
Oh, I see the world in a different heights. All right, we're taking everything to different height, and I'm totally mean different height. Okay, I do have my drone license. I cannot show any pictures yet. For that, I'm still practicing. I still have to get a professional license.
But I do see some of the work I've seen downtown Pittsburgh, the Golden Triangle, and other places. You were out in the storm the other day with the cloud coverage and things like that. So you are taking some pictures, and it is out there, and it is a different aspect that you're looking at things.
Yeah. It's a fun thing, right? Something new to see. Come in my Facebook. I post pictures there all the time with the drone pictures. Unfortunately, like you said, you can buy one, but you can view it. As, you know what I mean? We're not ready to save anything yet. You need a special 107 test.
Very good. It's so wonderful to see you. Congratulations on your success, and I wish you many more years of the photographs and galleries and different places where you're going to show off your work for people to have to make their own.
Well, thank you for the opportunity you give to Beaver County, not just me, with this show too.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. Emmanuel Fine Art Gallery at 3rd Street in Beaver. Strolling along Beaver, you're going to be able to stop in and see that gallery. Open a couple days a week or every day of the week?
We open every day except Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
We're closed.
Very good. Manny, wonderful to see you again.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Emmanuel Panogiotakis has been our guest. Emmanuel Fine Art Gallery in Beaver. He came to the United States, fell in love, and is here and enjoys every minute of it. Thank you so much for enjoying and being with us on the Best of Beaver County radio show on the St. Barnabas Radio Network.
Thank you for listening to the Best of Beaver County. St. Barnabas is pleased to have provided content and sponsorship for the program. Tune in this Sunday at 11:30 for an encore presentation of today's program on Beaver County Radio. And next Thursday at 11 for another edition of the Best of Beaver County on WBVP, WMBA, and 99.3 FM. Beaver County Radio's news source, 95.7 and 99.3 FM. Along with 1230 WBVP, 1460 WMBA.